We had some crazy outtakes too, Crystal. Like hilarious.
Oh, good.
All right. So we're rolling. So, Karen, you were one of our first members in BC, and you're now leading a team over there. When you first interviewed for becoming a part of the Magnus team, how have you seen things change since that day? Or what was it about that day that actually made you want to work for the company? And have you experienced that in the organization since you worked here?
So, when I first interviewed for the position of Magnus personnel, I had to admit a fair amount of skepticism about what it was going to be like. I'd worked for organizations before, very corporate structures, and everything is always, a lot of organizations say one thing and do another. And what I found with Magnus is that everything we talked about at the beginning, all the principles of the organization, what the vision was, how we would grow out, although things tweak along the way, those core principles are the same. And the organization really walks the walk. I feel like business is changing, and Magnus is at the forefront of that. So many organizations are stale. How they treat their employees is not conducive to really bringing out the best in people. And I think the structure that Magnus has created just allows people to rise to their potential. It's fluid and flexible in that it addresses the needs of the individual with core values that are very easy to align yourself
with. That was about as good as you could get. Can you back up a little bit just towards the screen? Perfect. That's great. So the challenges in recruiting are immense. So the struggles, the emotional roller coaster that we call it, where you've got huge wins, you're able to positively influence candidates' lives and get them better careers. And you're able to build out organizations and improve those organizations by helping them find better talent for their companies, top grading. What would you say, with all those ups and downs, your favorite part of working for Magnus is?
I think that's really a two-sided question for me. The best part about working at Magnus is our internal people. So you come to work every day, good day, bad day, you've got that support. There's always somebody to listen to you and really listen to you, not just yeah, you'll be fine. It's really constructive when you're having a difficult time, when you're in those lows. There's somebody there to give you a hand and pick you up. And when you're having the highs, there's somebody to high five you, right? So that roller coaster, you're not alone on the roller coaster. So that's the first thing. And then secondly, I love recruiting. It is an amazing experience, the people you get to work with, and the rewarding fact of not only helping organizations, because that's one thing, but really making a difference in somebody's career. I've built long-term relationships with candidates that I've placed, who phone me on my birthday, who send cards at Christmas, that kind of thing, and that is so rewarding to know that you made a difference in their lives, enough for them to think about you a year, 2, 3, 4 years later. You've changed who they are and what they're experiencing, and that's meaningful.
So you've had your own company, and you've had years of experience in recruitment before you joined Magnus. What do you think it is now? You said that the work environment overall is changing, and that Magnus is at the forefront of the change. What is it that makes Magnus stand apart from those other organizations, the other recruitment firms that are out there, or even the other companies that are out there right now?
I think it's the true work-life integration. So gone is 9 to 5 as far as I'm concerned. Because I work with people who maybe need to interview at 6 in the morning before they go off to work, or I need to reach a candidate or a client that's in a different country or in a different time zone. It doesn't really matter. I need to integrate my work into the rest of my life and the rest of my life into my work. And that has made a significant difference. I mean, it takes away a lot of the anxiety about maybe having to take my daughter to an appointment or picking her up from something. And knowing that I'm still have a candidate that's going for an interview right now, so that my work continues to flow as part of my life. And that is a huge difference. I think today's worker has so many demands on them. And Magnus recognizes that it's a whole person working for the organization, and that I think by Magnus giving us its best, that in turn we give them our best.
If it was scripted, it could not get better than that. That's amazing. So before you leave, we've had tons of training, and you must be exhausted. So now comes time for the reward. So where are you off to?
The beach.
Yay!
Do you know what I was going to say?
What?
I was going to take the stink out of you a little bit. I was going to, when in line with the other questioning that we were doing, what do you think it sets Magnus apart? As I say, we're all really, really good looking.
Oh.
And if you're a 9 or 10, you can come to work for Magnus, but if you're an 8, you're not great.
Oh my God.
You're a monster, girl.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, my
Can you
dear.
have your phone?
Now you are free to go.
Yes.
Can you message Andrea and Crystal and just let them know that we're going to take a group picture before lunch?
I can.
Thanks! It was just Cassandra left to do this, right?
Yeah, I think she went to go get her.
Yeah, she's back. I heard her. Bye, boys. Lovely.
Oh, you are ready to go.
I'm just gonna do it. Just stop worrying and be a baby and just do it.
Okay.
You got
You gotta
this.
give yourself home. Welcome. Wicked.
Okay, so still barefoot.
Grab.
Should I be wearing that one?
If you want, my love, here you go.
What do you think?
Yeah, because you look really businessy.
How'd you do?
I lifted my clothes off the door.
Oh!
And threw a minor. I'm on to the beach.
Oh, I got the Magnus logo again.
Imagine a Magnus tat.
Oh my gosh!
There are guys with Apple tats, Nike tats.
Oh,
Like, yeah.
our friend Jesse used to work for 1-800-GOT-JUNK. He was one of the founders of it.
Yeah.
And so he has down his arm 1-800-GOT-JUNK, like from here